I did that this morning. At one of my lessons, a lady brings over 5 of her kids and we give them lessons on guitar and piano. And I played that and she said, "Is that Simon and Garfunkel?" We're going to talk a little bit about the chords. So let's just get into this and how does it work and what do the chord shapes look like and the finger picking. And we're going to especially talk about the introduction and how to get into this and how to work with it. Let's get started. I've got a capo on the 7th fret of the guitar, tuned to standard tuning. They would be E, A, D, G, B, E, and then you put the capo on, and then you tune it to B, E, A, this will be a D, the G string will be a D, F sharp, and B again. Now, are you familiar with an A minor 7 chord? That's the shape we're going to use for the first one, but we move it up 2 frets. What this chord is called at this point is E minor 9 with an A bass. There's your A bass. Remember, capo 7th fret. And then the other shape we have in the introduction is like a C chord. Here's a C chord. But then you move it up 2 frets. I think I called this a D add 4, add 9 or something like that. And then you have this chord where you're playing the 3rd fret on the A string. That would be a C note. And then a B string and a G string together. We call this a G chord with a C bass. So it's G/C. And then we go down to the 2nd fret and play that B note on the A string, and then open A again. Then we're back to the E minor 9 add 4. And the other chord we're going to use on the introduction is A sus2, like that. So those are the chords. Let's talk about the right hand picking pattern. Now what I'm using is I'm using my thumb on the A string, and I'm using the 3 fingers, index, middle, and ring, on the G string, B string, and the E string. I find this to be the best way to do this. You can try to do it another way. You can try to do it with 2 fingers or with 3 fingers, but this is the way that I'm going to do it. In my videos that I've talked about with finger picking, this is my favorite way to play because then I don't have to move around very much. The thumb goes back and forth between the A string and the D string. A string, D string, and then the other 3 fingers stay on the G, B, and E strings, and they don't move at all. It's really great. So I don't have to move my hand around or my fingers around too much, just this thumb goes back and forth between the D and the A strings. So what we do here, playing the E minor 9 with an A bass, we play thumb, ring on the E string, index finger on the G string, and then the thumb on the D string, and then the B string, G string. That's the pattern. thumb, middle, index. So one of the things that I did to get used to this is I just play this over and over. Now I had to start really slow. And I just played it over and over. What's really nice about this is that this is the picking pattern that we use for the next chord. And for the A, what's it called? A sus2. And in the middle of the piece, we play a C chord, an A minor, right? And these patterns are all the same. So just do that over and over, and let's see how well you do. Now you might be wondering, how long have I spent on this? I'm not sure. I just play it. I'm getting better at it. I think I've spent at least 3 hours on this now. So it's starting to become very natural for me. I think you should do this like for 5 minutes. Do it very slow. And just do it over and over and over. And then relax and do something else. Or you can just keep going if you want to. Then come back later and do it again. And if you mess up, you have to do it 3 more times. Okay, I did it 3 times. That one time I touched it with my finger and it messed up, so I changed it. So we play this E minor 9 with an A bass. And then we play the D add 9 add 4. That looks like a C chord. And then we go to the G with a C bass. And then go down to the 2nd fret and go back to E minor 9 add 4. And then the A sus2. Back to E minor 9 add 4. E sus2. Excuse me, A sus2. This is what it sounds like when you put it all together. And then you start. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? So that's the introduction. I'm still messing up, so I need to spend more time on it. There, that wasn't too bad. Let me get my metronome out. I'm using Pro Metronome. Looks like this. I love this thing because it is free. Now you can hear the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and... Okay? That's what we do. Very tricky. Now, up to speed, it's like... Wait. Let's see. Let's speed this up. 1, ready, go. That's moving right along. So you just need to do that over and over and over. Well, we're going to stop there. Catch you on the next one. See ya.